It's currently 9 p.m. on 18th of May of 2025, and I welcome you to another episode of Incoming FaceTime from Suhani. Today's episode is about something I've been thinking about for a while, and it's been a confusing type of emotion, and I think I semi-figured it out what it was today, and so I want to share it on here because I overshare so you don't have to. But basically, it's my junior year and it's graduation season again. And graduation season is always very bittersweet. It's a very emotional time. I think we can all agree. So I'm gonna think back, like, usually I am very excited and eager to come to school once like the school year is coming to an end, right? Because classes are over, homework's over, grades are submitted. We're all just coming in, having fun, playing cards, talking to friends. And so I love coming into school towards the last few days. But for some reason this year, I felt really weird coming in and I just didn't want to go. And it felt like such an anomaly because I love going to school like towards the end of the year because of all the fun we do. And I was telling my mom about it, and it's just like, it's weird, I just don't want to go. And we talked about it, and it was like, oh, well, maybe it's like you're burnt out, or it's like AP season is still like that mindset, you're still in there, and all of the things. And I was like, no, that's not it. I just didn't know what it was. And then I think I figured out what it was. And I figured it out sort of because I went to a grad party today, my first one. And it was super fun. It was at her house. She decorated the house super cute with her college colors, and it was beautiful. And when I went there, she had this one decoration, and it was a picture of her from kindergarten to 12th grade, like a picture from each year. And I look at them, and you can see her smile like change, and her like from braces, and then her outfits are changing, and then now she like how she develops into the beautiful young woman she is today. And I'm like, wow. And you look at the 12th grade picture and you see the like college colors and the cap and gown, and it's like, it's over. Like, it's seemingly over. And you're gonna walk the stage and you're gonna graduate and you're never gonna be like in school again. You know, like you're gonna do college and education, but like school, you're not gonna be that. And that was like, wow. And more than that, I was thinking that once class of 25 graduates and leaves, it's gonna be class of 26 next. I'm literally next. And there was two things to that. Was that one, the end of their senior year meant the beginning of mine very soon, which meant the beginning of real deadlines and college applications and all of these decisions about my future and all of that stuff, which is obviously very like, you know, it's like, what do you mean I grew up that fast? Like, let's slow down. And another thing, which I think was a lot more, was that one, class of 25 has been a class that I've been very connected to, right? Like, I've been to elementary, middle school, high school with them. Like, we've gone through everything, and now they're leaving. And I know I can name so many seniors right now where like whenever I have like anything, I can call them or text them and they'll know exactly what to say sometimes, it feels like. And they'll tell me like, oh, well, when I was a junior, like this, or like I had this happen to me, this is what I did. And it's like direct, like almost like a mentor. I don't really know for lack of better words, you know. And now, like, I'm gonna be there. Like, I'm gonna be the oldest senior, 12th grade, and there's no one like above me. And yes, that can be liberating, be like opportunity and senior fun and this and that, but I feel like no one can talk about how lonely that can also maybe feel. And that's what I feel like I'm the most scared about. It's I'm not gonna have anyone like above me, you know. Yes, I have teachers, I can still contact those seniors, but you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. And then But one thing that keeps me going is that, you know what, like the things that these seniors have done for me this year, I can do that for an underclassman next year. You know, like I can be that shoulder that they cry on or that listening ear that they want, and almost like carrying their legacy. Sorry, this is so dramatic, but graduation season always gets me so sad, like so sad. And that's the thing, and that's where it comes in. That's why I haven't been wanting to go to school. Because yes, if I go to school, like it's like to spend the last time with like my seniors and like spend the last few days I have with them to the max, but that also means going to school also means I have to face the reality of that and fully embrace that they're not going to be here, and I have to appreciate it like the last few days. Like it always like kicks in that you're not going to be here next year, and it makes me so sad. It makes me so scared. But yeah, graduation season this year has been such a mix. I remember my freshman year, didn't know too many seniors, didn't think too much of it, knew a couple, and it was fine. Sophomore year, I was a mess because I became really close with a lot of seniors, and so going to graduation, like tears, not a single drop of makeup left on my face because it was all washed off. Like I was so sad. But junior year is so like different because it's the sadness that they're not going to be there to like say hi to the hallways or sit next to at lunch anymore. The almost fear, I guess, and the anticipated loneliness that I feel like I might get once I'm at the top and I'm like a senior in the highest grade. But also excitement that I have all of these opportunities coming up, and like the opportunity to be like a senior for someone else, you know. I don't know. There's just like so many emotions this time during graduation. But one thing that I saw that made me feel a little more relieved was one, that these people are always just a text and a call away. We're in the 21st century. It's great. And so that's nice. And I know that like the people that I'm going to miss the most are the ones who would, you know, constantly stay in contact and all of the things. And I know that people say that, well, high school, like relationships and friendships, like don't last, they don't matter, this, that, but it's like, I don't want that for this one. Like, I don't want that theory to apply for these ones. I really hope they don't. It won't. I'm manifesting. They won't. And then the other thing of hope is that once you graduate high school, once you graduate high school, you're at the top. And then once you go to college, you're back at the bottom. You're back to being a freshman. You have these sophomores, juniors, seniors ahead of you again. And it just keeps going. It's a loop, really. After elementary school, you're at middle school, you're at the bottom again. After middle school, high school, you're at the bottom again. After high school, college, you're at the bottom again. After college, boom, you're an intern and starting job, starting salary at a company. You know, it just keeps going. And so I guess that cycle always is like bound to happen, you know? I don't know. I think it just also, this realization makes me a little more prepared to be more appreciative of my senior year and that it's coming up, and to be more appreciative and of the memories that I made with my seniors, not even just this year, just all throughout school. And yeah. I hate graduation season. It makes me so emotional and dramatic, bruh. But let me know what you guys think about graduation season and how you guys feel. And if you're a senior watching this, I am so proud of you, and you have come so far, and I know that all of you are bound to do such amazing things in your future. Amazing things, and I am wishing nothing but the best for you, and I'm always cheering all of you on. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. As always, stay safe and make good decisions. YOLO. And I'll see you on the next one. Good night, FaceTime fam.